another edition of the Daily Rock. We're here today, it's Due Diligence Day in Steeplechase Apartments. This is gonna be the latest Rockstar acquisition, but we gotta make sure that the property looks the way it's supposed to. We're gonna examine the lease audit files, we're gonna walk the exterior, we're gonna walk the interior, we're gonna make sure the property is ready, it meets our expectations for our investors. Come on.
So what we did was that we go through every file and we check the rent, the deposit, and the concessions to make sure everything matches with the rent roll. And if there is any error, we note it, and obviously we let them know at the end of the day to the manager, whoever's in charge here.
But more importantly, you're there to figure out exactly where we're starting.
Yes.
What is the starting block? Are we at $700 rent? Are we at $750? Are we at $786? Do you have a number right now? Or are you still...
They start from like $769, they go up to $1035. 1105, I think that's the highest rent that we have right now.
All right, well, somewhere within that is going to be the range. It's going to be dependent on the number of units, the floor plan, the unit mix, and how it all averages out. So, all right, where's the rest of the game?
They're upstairs, so get ready to see upstairs.
All right, so now that we visited with the leasing team, making sure that we have names matching names, rent matching rent, let's go visit with the Rockstar Brain Trust. They got here before I did. What have we found? Because I see a mess outside. All right, so now we're moving on to the outside exterior walk during our due diligence. You know, in today's digital age, we try to create our own leads. I don't want to rely on apartments.com or other third-party internet listing sites. I want to be able to create my own sales funnel. We've got a 7-person in-house digital marketing team, and they do video, they do point per click campaigns, search engine optimization, other ways to generate that traffic to create as much leads as we can. But if you can buy a property that has traffic, that's always a good recipe for success. You've got Hart's Chicken Buffet, you've got Church's, you got Whataburger, you have a supermarket, you got a 7-Eleven Exxon convenience store. Oh, you got a property that we own right behind here, and you got the other property that we own just up the road. So it's a wonderful opportunity here at Steeplechase Apartments. So visibility is key. If you can get it, great. If you don't get it, it's gonna cost you a little bit, you can pay for it, but if you can put both visibility and the new way to brand and market, you're gonna have a deadly combination. Very excited about this property. This property has had already an exterior renovation. You'll see it's updated somewhat on the outside. We're gonna make it better. First thing is curb appeal. Not very inviting here as you walk in here. We're gonna need some landscaping updates. The trees here have been overgrown, they haven't been cut forever. That tree is beautiful, but you know, it may have to go because it's impacting the roof, which means it's impacting the foundation underneath. We've got to figure that out here. Jose Alvarado, our chief maintenance and director here. Hey, Jose, we're ready to walk the property. You ready to walk?
Are you ready, boss? Because you didn't bring tennis shoes, man. I mean, we're gonna walk a long.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready. You know what? You know what I can do? I just buy another pair. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. And we got Sam Morris, our asset manager, who's taking care of your money. Hey, let's go. Let's walk. What we got? Hey, before we go there, though, tell me about what's going on over here. I saw this little slope.
Yes, sir. What's happening over here is that because we have like an oversized tree, the road system is coming. This particular foundation slab went up and it broke in the corner.
That's an insurance problem.
Yes, that's an insurance problem and that's a safety hazard.
So they're gonna make us do it.
Yes, sir. So my priority is to replace this, level it up, and then level down the sidewalk as well that got damaged by the tree.
Yeah, so that happened because of this tree.
Yes, sir.
All right, there you go.
And of course, doesn't feel so inviting.
No, it doesn't.
Yeah, it doesn't feel inviting at all.
So do we have washer and dryer connections in the unit?
I think so, yes.
Okay, so we got to figure out if part of the plan is to add washer and dryers. If not, this better look nice, right? This has to look inviting, make sure that all the machines are working. And right now, it looks like it hasn't been touched since 1978.
1970, yeah, that's correct. So that's the pool that we have in this particular property. There's 2 pools that are not working. So our job is to come and find out why and make it more inviting. Make it more that people want to be there. You know, make people that they want to swim and barbecue. So
okay, so again, it's serviceable, but it's nothing special. It's probably on the lower end of pools that you probably see and walk.
You know, some rod and entrance gates. So that's pretty obvious.
But I like the brick. I think the brick's very pretty. I think they've actually put the decent color on the Hardy.
1973.
Do you see that, Natalie? So the gutter's all off, the plywood that connects to the roof is off because they're inundated with leaves and debris from the overgrown tree that ruins the roof.
And especially this big old tree. You look at this big tree, it has never been.
My God, that's a monster tree.
There's live over there in top. There's literally the tree. You know what I'm saying?
Now, are you getting this, Natalie? Look at the way that tree. Look at the size of that trunk of that branch. If you even call it that, I don't know what that is. That's huge. All right, so they got a pet waste area, which means they expect you to use this, but they have no way to. They're not really doing a good job of maintenance of it, though. So they're going to have to get that taken care of.
So this right here is a really good tip that we find out that we have parking issues.
But why? There's a lot of parking right here, though.
Well, in the end of the day, they're probably working.
No parking. This is a community policy issue. This is nobody gives a shit right here. This is like they don't care. These aren't our guys, right?
No, they're not.
Wow. Yeah, I would immediately have them stickered and towed until they learn the lesson. There's rules to follow. That's just property management 101.
So this boiler is one of the original from 1970. Make sure that you turn on the light. You know, come on. So do you see, guys? This is what we gotta make our smart decisions and see, all right, if I have so much as a budget, what are my priorities? And my priorities are boilers and ACs. Because with boilers and ACs, like Mr. Martinez has said it before, is what we get is our renew. Like he says over and over, and that's my school, we make money with the renew, not when people move in, all right?
It's a nice playground. They just added in the wrong part of the property. What's going on with this?
Dumping.
Why haven't they picked it up, though? The more you keep it there, the more the word spreads in the neighborhood that everybody, hey, they got one that you dump it here, they'll pick it up for you. Yeah, we got to get rid of that soon. Hey, how are the condition of the units?
Well, the conditions are pretty, I mean, you know, they're pretty good. Like an A property, you know, like in the inside. Brand new countertop.
An A prop? You mean in the fire building? You mean?
Yeah, fire building.
How many units did they get to that level of standard?
I believe there's 16.
Okay.
This one?
And it's this building?
Yes, sir. Building 15.
Okay.
Man.
Oh, good. How are you, sir? Robert.
Sir. Robert, nice to meet you.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
I see your emails all the time. It's good to finally get a face.
Finally, huh? Yeah.
But the guy that's your problem is that guy right there, the tall one. That's your issue right there.
He's too tall for me. I hope he doesn't go out, okay?
Yeah, he's slow to pay. He's a little hard, slow to pay.
Does he?
Kind of likes, yeah.
No. I like
So how are the condition of the ACs?
They're in best shape. They're
So-
R22.
R22s?
Yeah, so we gotta
So you're recommending, I mean, it's an easy answer, right? You're recommending a full replacement?
Replacement, yes,
Okay,
sir.
cool. So once we do a full replacement, what are we going to see? What kind of improvements are we going to see?
Well, the efficiency on the electrical bill is gonna help a lot, and it's gonna help you a lot as far as parts, maintenance, because remember R22, they're expensive. R22 is what? The jug of Freon is almost $600, $700, $800, who knows, versus 110.
What 10?
Once you stay out of the warranty with me, I mean, it's way cheaper.
Right. Plus, you don't want it to be, like, I'm sweating right now, right? So imagine this inside somebody's apartment, because AC, right now the boiler's not working. So that means there's cold water, not hot water. It's probably upsetting people. You know, you make your money when people renew, not when they move in. They got to have basic service. They got to have cold water. They got to have cold ACs. It's just basic fundamentals, you know. And if we're creatures of habit and comfort, and if it's not comfortable, what do we do if the AC doesn't work?
You start complaining.
You start complaining, and then you leave.
You're gonna ask to get a discount on your rent. That's how they are.
or worse, they make you, or they leave,
Yeah.
and you got to replace them, and with somebody else who's okay with a broken air conditioner, which means you just reduce the quality standard of your clientele. So obviously, the other benefit too is that as we're doing a flat rate utility program, if the AC is high efficiency and it maintains there, we can get that back. We can get the ROI on the replacement of that air conditioner to a more fuel efficient, but more importantly, a more consistent quality of air conditioning. Thank you, Morris. I appreciate your time and your help. I appreciate it.
Thanks so much, bro. Thank you later.
All right, so we're gonna end day one of due diligence at Steeplechase Apartments. We've seen a lot. We've seen exterior walks. We've seen lease audits. Now we're gonna end with Melissa, who's our Chief Operations. Melissa, as an investor in our Rockstar properties, and you know what the investors are looking for, what kind of excitement here, what kind of opportunities do you think for the investors that would be willing for them to, wanting to invest with us?
So there's definitely room to go on the rents. So their rents are like 15 to 20 cents below what we are shown to get at Newport Oaks and at Meadow Park, which are less than a mile away.
So in other words, if they're charging, if they say they're charging 1,000 and we're getting 1,000, they're really getting 800 to 850.
Yes.
Significant opportunities.
Significant opportunity on just the rents, just coming in, doing our Rockstar standard make ready, doing a nice make ready in the interiors, we can get that increase. And especially on the renewals, give them a nice property, give them new amenities, and they will definitely take our increase and stay with us.
What about operationally? What are you seeing?
So definitely very lack of
Oversight?
Oversight, yes. Obviously the exterior, I'm sure you guys have seen the exterior really bad. Interiors, they can't keep staff. The manager has only been here a few months. The maintenance guy has only been here 30 days. And they're outsourcing everything. They even have someone outsourcing make readies. So we definitely never do that. We have our internal team. We're gonna have our hires that will come in and help us save money on expenses. You don't have to contract everything out where you're gonna pay twice the amount.
So Melissa, after 17 city, state, and national awards, what do you think about this property?
Oh, it's definitely a good one.
It's a good one for what? For an opportunity to grow?
There's a lot of opportunity here on income, on our expenses, on us coming and doing our Rockstar Touch, and it will be a
You think this is one you're going to put cash in? Yeah? Oh, there you go. There's your answer. See, that was the beginning. Whenever I first got into real estate, you know, and I put my money into that very first deal, I had to go in there myself and guard my life, because it's all the money I had in the world. And that property and the property I bought right after it, I put $200,000 in each of those properties. That $200,000 in each of those generated me 7 more properties, because we saw opportunities like this. There was an opportunity to raise rent. There was an opportunity to get better management, to exercise better expense control, visibility, to improve the occupancy of the property. That turned into a refinance event that led into 7 more properties, who each of those have refinanced and bought other properties. Those 2 properties in 2010, 2011, when Rockstar was in its very infancy, had turned into 7 more properties. 2 became 9. Melissa, you were not involved in those early deals, but you were involved in a recent refinance of Reserve. That was your first opportunity to get a refinance. And how did it feel when you got your first opportunity?
Very good.
Good. So it's amazing, right? You've got to plant your seeds today to get that investment opportunity for tomorrow. This is a big candidate. Last question, Melissa. We have Newport Apartments right behind us. We have Meadow Park that's right up the road. What kind of efficiencies do you think you're going to see here?
So definitely staff sharing. We'll have our staff sharing, and we don't have to outsource as much, because we can help each other out. So staff sharing will be the #1 help, and then also having the help on leads, right? If Newport Oaks doesn't have a 1-bedroom available, then they can refer them over to here, or refer them over to Meadow Park, which is what we do now. So we share our leads.
So this probably gives over 30% market share. How are you going to use that market share stranglehold? We'll probably be the market leader at 30-some%.
So this will help us be the market leader, and we can hold on to pricing, and there shouldn't be a need to reduce pricing. Where else are they going to go to? There's not very many more properties to go to.
Right, it's a great little sub-market, little hidden community. They're not building 1970, 1980 properties that are charging this kind of rent level.
Especially not getting the quality that they will be getting here.
Right, so know what you know now, right? And you know we're this far below rents. What's that gonna mean for the investors again? I wanna just make sure I emphasize this. How are our rents at Newport and Meadow Park? Where are they in comparison to here?
So we're getting over $1 at each of our on each of our square foot. Where here they're getting like 88 cents, 71 cents on their lowest floor plan. I mean, the increase is there.
So the juice is on the vine.
All we have to do is push.
Just have to implement the plan and the business plan and move forward. And this will be another Rockstar success story. So I can't wait. Next video on this for the you investors will be a little bit later, when we actually take over the property and we're ready to close. Otherwise, it's another Daily Rock. We'll catch you a little later.